This is the easiest flooring in the bathroom can be hard or easy, so I'm trying this new one here. It says right here, the easiest floor ever. And not just that, I notice it's discontinued here. So we got it for half price at one of those big box stores. Instead of $55, I paid $27.79. So basically $50 I'm buying all the material for this bathroom floor, maybe 5 foot by 6 foot. And while I'm there, I'm gonna change out the vanity cabinet, you know, and get the whole job done. What I really love about this job is I'm in Aurora, the job's in Naperville. It's right here. Close. These guys always got everything. Put on your head, put on your glasses, put on your seat belt. Okay, no problem, I'm used to it. This is drive-through like from Aurora to Naperville. It's kind of a, I'm gonna go the straight stretch. Okay, I'm here. Grab a few things. And see, I don't need the flooring right now. Oh, look here, I gotta fix this thing here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
And fix a little latch on there. Okay, these people have new carpeting. Oh, a lot of times we're in customers' houses, we don't want to make it look like we've been there. We're just trying to do the best job we can. Now, here we are. Here's what I got. I got old floor. Look at that mess. Guy repaired it. Used 2 different colors of tile. And I got a toilet here. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna turn it off here, if I can. Get out, and I'm gonna yank this sink out here in a second. Quick and easy. Okay, I'm ready to start pulling things out here. First thing is, I'm gonna get this sink out of here. And sometimes it's a pain in the neck to work with the doors in the way. You could drill them off, or you could rip them off. I'm planning to do a combination of both. It's really not worth the effort. So look here, I've got a disconnected drain. Okay, right here I got to pull the drain out, and I got it. This is staged, you know that, guys. I got it all loose, and then here I got to turn the water line off. It's already off. I'm just saying a little bit to the right, and pull the water lines here, right here. And these are the old copper kind. Isn't that awesome? I'm going to replace those with flex hose. Wow, they're strong. They made these things to last. Well, anyway, I know it's loose. So the next thing I'm going to do is pop this top off of here. Generally, they're glued down. I'm going to pop this door off of here. Get rid of it. And careful not to damage that top. We haven't decided if we're going to keep it yet or not. You guys can buy it. Okay, here. I'm gonna do two more things quickly here. I've untightened these bolts down here, right there. I've turned the water off again. And you know what? I don't think I've even pulled the supply line off. But anyway, she's pretty well out. Like that. And then the last thing is I need to be able to put a new floor in here. So I want to get rid of the door. Get it down the hallway where it's out of my way. I don't know if you see, but what I'm doing is I'm taking the door off while it's closed. And then I'm pulling it off like this. So get this out of the way and get started. Wow, that's a good heavy one. It was going to make a crack. I just popped this thing off with the screwdriver here, you know, now I'm going to yank it out of here. Now, there's plumbing on the bottom. Yep, just pulled right out. Now in this job here, wow, this thing is good and heavy. I'm gonna pull these off here. This and here, put new supply lines on. I'm gonna pop this off and this off, and I'm planning to use this thing over. Look at how well made everything is here, brass. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect this here. Look at this guy's got it in with one screw. I've already checked it out. That's the wrong way. Probably a long one. Okay, look here. Pull this thing out. Nice door underneath there. That's all I care about. Now I'm going to try to save this faucet. You see, I've got these parts off here. Now I want to show you what they were. Just a T-bracket and a nut would have gone here. And then there's this little piece here. I'm just squeezing it with my hand. I know I'm just throwing it on the ground, but I'm going to get it. Then, take a look up the top side of the faucet. It's, I think the caulk is holding it. Yeah, look and see that old plumber's putty? And not really too difficult to pull that baby out. And the last thing is this here. First off, I'm going to see if I can loosen it with a pipe wrench. And you can use a blue channel locks if you got those. You know, yeah. Just pop that off like that. Wait, that's the basics on how to pull all this stuff out. It just takes a few minutes. Anybody can do it. You guys can do it. At least the rip out, you know, that's kind of the funnest part. Okay. Be pulling this piece off. Now I just hook up the pliers on this side, and then I grab this ring with the pliers. Now there's two ways. You can put the pliers inside here, but normally they scoop, but that works too. Or you can do like I did this time because it was harder. Grab it like this and pull it until I get it loose, and it just comes right out. It's just a retaining ring, solid brass. And on this side here, you know, like I said, I used this. I'd already scooted that bolt down. comes out pretty easy, especially when it's off the wall. I mean, when it's inside there, you see all these plumbers fighting it all the time. But this was a video made easy just for that reason. To pop the quarter round off, you can use a flat bar and a hammer, and some people use a chisel or a screwdriver. Either one, just go in there. And I kind of know where the nails are at, so what I do is I loosen it up so I don't break the quarter round it right where that nail's at. Okay, and since I got the right tools, you know, I pry it up like this. Now understand, if I just pried up there, I'd break that quarter round, and I'm planning to reuse this. That's it. And just get the rest of it off. Fighting me there because he must have put the nail in towards the wall. Anyway, if you put it, I can get it out. Last thing I need to do, I guess, I always say the last thing is get this heat vent off. I nailed that because it's probably full of paint. If you get the screw in, I can get it out. Okay, pop the cover off, and this guy put it in with a nail here and a nail here. So this one should be easy. Now this one, you want to be careful not to break the drywall up here with the end of your flat bar. And I've got a feeling it's going to be a little bit of a fight. So I've done this a few times. Just watching here. But I'm trying to just get it the nail had to come out a little bit, or I can grab it, but it's probably a big nail. Like I said, the wall's the most important. Look, I got it started there. Let's get it out. Last piece of quarter round. If you notice in this video, I'm showing you all three of the tools so you can see. You can do it with any set, but the flat bar, chisel, and of course, last resort, a hammer. That's what a claw hammer is for. Okay, this floor is ready. Over here, take a look at the tile. Pulling the wax ring out here, just show you that it's part of the job. Very simple. Right now, I'm leaving the old bolts in, and I haven't decided if I'm going to use them over again. More than likely, I'm not. Okay, Okay, and the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to clean the floor before I put the new floor down a little bit. You know, not really washing, and I'm just going to all this stuff out of the corners here. And I'm going right over this old floor here, if you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm trying to do this practical. Stay there. I got one of these new pieces out of the box, and I have to determine which way it goes. So, like this. So I guess I have to start on this end. Now, on the tailgate of my truck, I went and I cut this piece off of a piece, and I'll show you where, here it is right here, this piece here. I cut it off, and I'm going to put it in here so I don't have a soft step backing. And just like that. Okay, now that's it. And now I have to cut a piece off over here. I'm going to dry fit everything first. Bring it up to there. And start by getting the correct length. And I'm planning to leave that threshold on and put another one over. No, you know what? I don't think it'd take much to take that out. A lot of times I'm not planning anything. I don't need to say it. Okay, I like to show you how I'm going to measure everything without using a tape measure. That's how far I want to go. So here's my wall cut here. I'm just going to make a pencil mark. And then look, this is how a cheater does it. Take a look here. The carpenter measures the length of his pencil. See it right there? And then holds it any way he wants here and makes a mark. And do that same process down the other end of the piece and make a mark. And most people use the tile of different kinds, whatever you're working with, to cut, to make the bigger mark. Real simple, like that. But you can hardly see it because it's gray against gray. I actually can't see it. And there's several ways to cut that. Well, I can hardly see that. I'm just scoring the top. I know it's 2 layers. So I'm going to force it down. You might notice I do not have a new blade here. Now you saw I have a lot of room because I took the quarter round out. Okay, well, like I say, I've never used this stuff before. But I never really let anything stop me from getting my job done. It follows the crease that I made right there, see it? Like that. You can cut it from the back or the front. Most people cut it from the back. Now you see I did that kind of without a pencil. Okay, now I'm going to continue working this piece off. Kind of got it there. I'm just going to pencil what I think I need and try to. Oh, the whole piece comes off. Oh, that wasn't too wise. This is pretty good stuff. Okay, now I want to bring that in a little bit closer. So I'm just going to trim this again until I get what I want. I'm just doing it by eye, like I said, without a Well, this stuff's tougher than I thought, which is, it's supposed to be a flooring. But I'm tougher than the stuff. Hey, gee, I got the first piece in. Piece it out. Again, I'm doing it, I'm trying to show you how to do it without using a tape measure, so I'm just back marking this piece. Gotta remember this is like double layer roofing here. In there. Okay, I'm gonna move it over with my flat part. Line up better on the crack. There we go. I'm gonna put it there. Now I'm gonna start down here. Look, I don't want my pattern to be this close right here. See this? So I'm going to just cut this piece in half for a start. Well, it took a while to get started, but okay, I got a little cutting to do there. Get it underneath there. You know, this stuff is a lot tougher than tile. Replacing here. That looks good to me. Now look, I'm going to try to get my seam straight by lifting it up a little bit. You see what I got here? And then pushing it down. And then, oh, I'm ready to go now. Get a few pieces over here. Moving right along. I'm on my second box already. I'll just show you how easy it's been going along. Just like, I kind of touch it to the corner here, right here, and look at that, and then I come slowly line it up. It was real easy. Of course, I'm showing you the easiest piece. Next is the hardest piece. Going around this toilet. First thing I want to do is cut the piece without using any measurement. So I hold it that way, I reverse it, so I can get a mark on it. And when I'm cutting this, I'm cutting it about 1/8 of an inch short because it's going to go behind the baseboard. Turn the cord around. Well, I'm just gonna eyeball this. Right here, I'm gonna make a mark. Right here, I'm gonna make a mark. And for the front of it, I'm just gonna guesstimate here. And I'm gonna try to chop that out. Right here. And I can go large because it's easier than trimming it twice. You see, I went a little large. I'm not looking for a perfect job. It's way underneath the toilet. So part of it I'm just going to use strength to break it. There. Get that piece out of the way first. Same thing, I just line it up there. Now I have to step on these pieces individually. The whole job is just coming along so easy here. Do you notice I didn't take the toilet out of the room? I just moved it over. Going around this toilet, but first I penciled it a little bit and then I score it again. And break it off. And then last piece around the toilet. Now first I dry fit it to see where it's going to go with this. Turn it around, and I'm repeating myself. I'm trying to do this without using a tape measure. Now around the toilet here, I'm going to measure. I'm just going to try not to let it touch by putting that underneath there. Here. Oops. I took the nails out from behind this cord around and I'm putting them back in. This one's kind of cracked or broken, but I line them up first. I'm using 2-inch nails, so they are going to hit something. Finish this out here. I like to fit them first. They don't have to, but it's a wax ring. Protect how I got the toilet. I've got complete control of it. So, just to lower it right where the bolts are at. And I'm actually kind of looking through the hole to line the bolt up. Right there. You see it? I don't know if you can see it. And then on this side, I gotta try to find it. There it is. Now, I got a big wax ring in there on purpose because I just wanted to sometimes I put this down right there. On the other side I wasn't able to get a washer, and over here I'm getting one in with no problem. I don't know if you can see down here. Hard hit's in the way. Restart this. Here's the supply line. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there she goes. Tighten these down here. Really simple. And then there's these caps here. I just use plumber's putty. Put a little piece in there, push it down, locks it into place. And the last thing I'm going to do is over here, turn the water back on. There it goes. And that's just about as easy as it looks. I don't see any water coming in. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good now. Okay, I got it full. So a few more things to do here. One is to put this old heat vent back in, unfortunately. Right there. There's a little bunny there on the left side of the camera. I wonder if he's hungry or if he's got a nest. But you know me. I'm gonna take him some popcorn and see if I scare him or not. He'll probably be back and get some free food. Oh, look at that mess up there. We're not here to fix that. In putting this thing back together again, I'm going to clean up. I'm going to use over this stuff. Just clean up a little bit. Now I want to make sure that this washer moves up and down so I don't have to fight it. Once I'm down there, it's going to be a lot easier. And then I'm going the extra step. You don't have to, of using pipe dope wherever I can. And then instead of pipe dope here, instead of that one, I've used the paste, the real heavy stuff. And I don't know if you can see down below there. I'm going to put this through here. And because I have pipe dope on it, I don't want to get it everywhere. Now I'm going to go up on top. And I'm going to try to set the ring here. That was extremely easy. Okay, now I'm going to push down here, and I'm going to, if you take a look down below, I'm going to be turning it down below somewhat. Okay, now I got that snug. And the next step is to bring up the bolt. You saw I had that loose here. Look, I'm just pushing it up. So I saved most of my labor. And bring that up. Now I'm just showing you this stuff now. I'm going to tighten this stuff up later with the pipe wrench. It's not going to leak. You see, it's pretty easy when you have it away from the wall. I know you always see these plumbers inside there and say that's a hard way to do it. And the easiest way to do it is to have this whole sink top off and just do it in the room before we start. But if you're changing a faucet and you think it's impossible, the first thing to do is pull the cabinet out and make it easy on yourself. Okay, that's the first part of that. Now look here. I have the faucet. We dug out the old pipe dope that was in there. This is a very solidly built item, and therefore we're going to use it again. And then come around here on the back side, you see what I'm going to do. Oh, you actually can't see it. It's so far up. Well, every sink is different. I should have had this stuff ready. But anyway, we're getting it back together again. Here. We got the faucet in. It's so easy. Ready? Take a look down below here. These pipes are in, and the little nuts are on up here, right here, and the washer. It's a standard faucet, kind of. We put the supply lines on before we put it down. Now while you're up there, we need to put this through here. I don't even know where it's going to go. Let's see it. Oh, well, you know, I can't see it because I got to go through my own putty again. Okay, I got it. Now, down here, I'm going to put the ball in, and right here, thread that on. Now, I'm just doing this dry. I'm going to make sure that I have a gasket in there. Put the little L clip back in. This is a pressure clip. And one of these right here. And take a look. You just kind of pinch it in here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing or not there. But you can set it in any location, and you can set the trap. And the last thing is, if you look here on the wall, let's slide it up, right here, and I don't want to get those behind the wall. That's what you call getting into the action there, huh? Right up. Okay, look here. Now, I've got two things left to do. I've got to go to the store and buy another riser here. And then I got to cut a little hole in the bottom of this cabinet to receive that drain. You're always adjusting these cabinets. And then, of course, tying in the water lines that now. Let's see here. Right here. I love the longer hoses because You don't have to feel like you got a pinch in them, okay? Now, like I said, I'm going to tighten those up in a second. One time I take the hard head off to get in here. I don't know if you can see where I'm at, but I'm trying to let you see something. Okay. And that's about it. Another bathroom job done. Okay, pretty well done. I'm going to do a final cleanup, but otherwise everything's installed. The cabinet's in, we got a new mirror, we got the toilet back in, and some of the problems were the bolt barely fit because we added a new floor on there, and then we got the heat vent cover back in. Take a look here how nice the door closes, like it's supposed to. And then also keep in mind, I had to cut the bottom of the door off because I added a floor. And otherwise, another 15-minute cleanup, place is gonna look pretty decent.